J. It's so pretty. It's so gorgeous. Ugh, it's so heavy. What is it?
What we have here, folks, is the new and improved Smiler 1000. With its convenient on-off switch, it's guaranteed to make you smile.
Oh, I love it, Mr. J. Can I turn it on? Can I?
Well, of course you can, Harley.
It's over, Joker. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. So just turn yourself in.
Well, I'm sure the hard way is way more fun, so I choose the hard way. The police? Oh, come on! Outnumbered, you say? Well, let's count. 1, 2, and 3. Looks to me like you're the one outnumbered, boy blunder.
It's over, Joker.
Get him, boys! This reminds me of a joke. But I forgot the punchline. No, not Arkham Asylum. Seriously, I just got out of that place.
Come on, Joker. Let's go. Looks like justice has been served here once again.
Adi, dekat.
Adi, if you do the
Gaze in the waters of Metropolis and bathe in the glory of being bad.
Stop someone in their tracks is a very powerful feeling. Freeze these people where they stand. You'll see what happens.
Get you looking straight here at the camera. Give us a nod and a thumbs up. That is it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, action! And come! Great job. All right. Last year's trophy in hand. She's looking to intimidate all those new kids. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, action! And come! Great job. 3, 2, 1, action!
Bridget, are you okay? Gotta be careful up there. No, put that down, put that down. Thank you. Oh. Bridget, you okay? Yeah, there we go, she's fine. Okay, hop on it. There we go. So I'm feeling like a cool close-up, like really intense. Oh, Bridget,
they're going on this, yeah.
These safe houses will provide a haven for those uninfected by the alien biological weapons. You are unable to trust
Thank you.